Hindi kami nag-usap pa.
Coordinated eh.
construction guys to come back. Dwindled in, come in at different rates of time, so it's nice to see everybody here. So of course today is all about the two of you. I'm going to start off traditionally the Hawaiian way, and it's always with the sound of the poo, and then followed by a oli or a chant. So the poo is important because it marks the beginning of all of our events that we have here in the islands. And then what it also does for the Hawaiians, it calls our ancestors to come back. So for you, it's calling your ancestors who have passed to come back to be here with you for this beautiful occasion for the two of you. And then beyond that is a chant, and this particular chant is one that asks permission for us to be here. And within the chant, the words are beautiful. It speaks about the fragrances of the ohia lehua tree and the lauhala trees of the forest. And that as we walk into a forest, these fragrances embrace us and allow us to be there. The Hawaiians had this beautiful connection with all of nature, and that was a part of it, was to honor and respect all of nature and their ancestors as well. So I'm going to sound the shell twice, and then I'll go right into the oli. So if you folks can, just go ahead and close your eyes if you're not taking pictures, and just kind of get connected to everything that we can experience here. You know, as we hear the sound of the ocean, the breeze, the sun, everything is a part of us, and that's what we're really calling upon. So go ahead and close your eyes. O kauno ia e ano inei lia nei hoi o ka hiki mai. A hiki mai no ko hiki puno me ke aloha. Aloha e, aloha e, aloha e. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Thank you very, very much. Since I'm shutting my ringer off, if you have your ringers on, shut that off too. But thank you. Of course, today is all about the two of you. And how long have you guys been together already? 3 years. 3 years. So in 3 years, you have your own definition, your own understanding of what this love is to you, right? If you were to brand your love, you probably would have a name all picked out for this particular love that you share. So what I have to share with you is just maybe expounding on what you already know that this love is to the both of you. And so you take what you need to take, utilize it, whatever is already in practice, fantastic. I want you to go ahead and hand your flowers over to someone. And then I want the two of you to just hold hands and really be about each other. So one of my favorite poems is by Rabindranath Tagore, and this particular poem is called Unending Love. And within it he says, I have loved you in life after life, in time after time, in age after age we have shared this love. But today I lay this necklace of pearls around you because it has found its end in you. Meaning that in this lifetime, the search is over. You two have found each other once again. And you two, with this commitment, with this promise that you make to each other today, that is in essence that lay of pearls that you are gifting to one another because you have once again found each other. And I love, love, love this poem because it speaks about God's everlasting life, right? Transcending space and time, where there's no beginning, no end to it. This love has been shared in lifetimes past, will continue to be shared in lifetimes to come. But this particular strand of love is just for the two of you. No matter the experiences that you have had, this love is only yours. And so it's a beautiful way to understand your physical time that you have here on earth together. So beyond that, of course, we have aloha, and I'll share a little bit of the breakdown of aloha. So in understanding our commitment to one another in Hawaii, we have to understand what is aloha too. And aloha is way more than a hello and goodbye, right? It is an essence of giving everything, giving completely of yourself to others so that we can sustain one another throughout this life. So there's two ways that you can break down aloha. The first is in utilizing the words alo and ha, which are not aloha, but they are great descriptors of aloha. So in alo is forward facing, as the two of you face one another, as we all kind of face each other and face them. Whenever we face each other, and it can be the land or the ocean as well, that means that we are committing something to it just by facing one another, right? Just by facing, we make an unspoken responsibility to each other. Alo also means within the embrace of God, source of life. It also means within this presence that wherever we are, it is meant for us to share our ha, our breath of life with each other. We have a saying here that is aloha aku, aloha mai. I freely give of this love, and because I freely give of it, it'll always be freely returned to me. And this makes it reciprocal. If we are abiding by aloha, then we're always going to receive aloha. And that's such a beautiful way to understand life and how we should be of service to each other. The second is in the acronym of ALOHA, and this was written by Antipilahi Paki in the 1980s to kind of give us an understanding of what is our responsibility as we share aloha. So the first A represents akahai, and akahai is kindness, to be expressed through our tenderness and care, our exchange of being tender and gentle with one another. Akahai is such a beautiful way of beginning our commitment to aloha. Lokahi, or balance, is the second. Balance and harmony. And this word also means to be unbroken. For all of these words, there's a striving to accomplish it, a striving to practice it. And that's ho'o, right? So ho'o lokahi. And the next one is olu olu, which is to be agreeable with one another, to always work again towards that harmony with each other. The H is ha'a, or humility, to be expressed through your modesty, meaning that we put aside all of our ego in order to make this love, this relationship, this partnership work. There cannot be any ego involved. You have to be willing to put that ego aside to always connect with one another. That's ha'a. It also means to be empty, to make yourselves empty of everything that doesn't serve us so that we make room for everything that can serve us. And then the last is ahunui, and ahunui is patience, to be expressed through our perseverance, always striving again. The one thing that is missing from the acronym of aloha is kala, and kala is to forgive, forgiveness. And without forgiveness, I know in the 3 years you probably had disagreements, right? You probably had arguments here and there. In order to come back together and feel that love again, what did you have to do? Forgive. Right? You had to let go of whatever, your ego, you had to put it all aside to make sure that this love was the most important to you, and that is what forgiveness does. Forgiveness breaks down any of the walls that would separate us from really being connected to this love. And that is aloha in essence. And that is how we should behave to each other, and how much more important as a husband and wife, how you should treat each other. So take that in, breathe that essence of aloha in, and really be ready to practice that with one another. For Hawaii, for our cultural exchange that we have here, many times we bring leis to events, whether it's a graduation or a birthday party, whatever it might be, we would bring leis, and the leis are important because they express that giving of love to each other, that expression of aloha physically. For the Hawaiians, would be, we would always pick our own flowers when we were young, string the flowers together and bring the leis to whatever event. So there's a lot of energy and love that goes into the care of making these leis. So as you two give these leis to one another, I want you to really keep that in mind, right? That you give each other this breath of life, the promise of taking care of one another. So Sean, first. And you can always give her a hug and a kiss after we give a lei. Yeah. You want to take your hair out? We can help you with that. Hug and kiss. So I want the two of you to repeat one at a time. And so Sean, I'm going to begin with you, okay? So hold hands, look into each other's eyes, and in essence, this is your words to each other. With love in my heart and for all the world to see. With love in my heart and all the world to see. I have chosen you, Cheyenne, as my wife. I promise to share my life openly with you. Go ahead, take your time. I promise.
I promise
to share my life.
Share my life
openly with you.
Openly with you.
To speak the truth to you.
Speak the truth.
And to respect and honor. And tenderly care for you. It is my heart's desire to live and thrive with you through all the changes of our lives. you and want you near
I love you and want you near.
as my wife,
That's my love.
now and forever. Cheyenne. With love in my heart and for all the world to see,
With love in my heart.
I have chosen you, Sean, as my husband. I promise to share my life openly with you, to speak the truth to you, to respect and honor, and tenderly care for you. It is my heart's desire
It is my heart's desire
to live and thrive with you
to live and thrive with you
through all the changes of our lives.
through all the changes of our life.
I love you
I love you
and want you near
and want you near
as my husband,
as my husband,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Get a hug and kiss. Come on. We'll do the rings at this time. So who would have the rings? Awesome. Thank you so much.
One more.
Oh, sorry. So the rings are important because they of course represent this love that I was just expressing, right? And the definition of aloha, of just love in itself, this is God's love. This represents God's love. The continuous flow that transcends space and time. That's what the rings represent. They're always made of precious metals and stones because they represent the beauty and the preciousness of love. What these can only do is remind you of this commitment that you've made to each other. The rings, the material things that we have, the house, the cars, anything that we might want to gain in life cannot ever give us more love. It cannot ever be the excuse for love. The love can only come from the two of you. Your understanding of this connection with the divine, with God, and what that love means to you, and how that love means to each other. The rings are a reminder to you of this commitment, a reminder to your family and friends that you have made this promise to one another. So, Sean, go ahead and take her ring and put it halfway on her ring. And then you're going to repeat after me. So go ahead and leave your hands there. Can I give this to you? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with all of my heart.
with all of my heart.
Let it always be to us
Let it always be to us
a symbol of our love,
a symbol of our love,
a token of our faithfulness.
a token of our faithfulness.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will not walk alone.
Within my arms,
Within my arms,
you will always find love.
you will always find me.
Go ahead and put it on. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with all of my heart.
with all of my heart.
Let it always be to us
Let it always be to
a
us
symbol of our love,
a symbol of our love,
a token of our faithfulness.
a token of our faithfulness.
From this day forward,
From this day
you
forward,
will not walk alone.
you will not walk alone.
Within my arms,
In my arms,
you will always find love.
you will always find love.
Go ahead and put it on. Let me just do a little message. Heavenly Father, thank you for this moment. Thank you for this beautiful day, for the wind, for the sunshine, for the family and friends who are here, for this promise of love that we know comes only from you. Because your promise of love is now and forever. We thank you for that understanding. We thank you for your continued blessings upon Sean and Cheyenne as they continue this journey as now husband and wife. But they've already been linked because of this love that they share. So continue to bless every step that they take in this life. We ask this in your holy and precious name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. So with that, we have one more ceremony, and this is the sand ceremony. You know, everything in a wedding is symbolic, right? Everything is. No matter what culture we come from, we do things that are symbolic to recognize the importance of love. So each of you, within the sand ceremony, you have your own bag of sand. Now the sand represents every experience that you have had throughout life, every decision that you have made from the time you were born to now. Everything that you are now, what you're committing to each other, is everything that you're going to continue from this point forward. Right? Accepting of each other. So the sand is meant to be poured in this bag at the same time, and that means that all of your experiences are now one, no longer walking in separate that at the same time into this bag. And I'm gonna roll this up, Sean, put it into your bag. And then you're gonna roll that up and put it into Cheyenne. Just so that we're being consistent. Putting everything together in one. Put it into her bag. Okay, before I make the final big announcement, do you have anything that you want to share? As simple as I love you, as just something that's off the cuff for the two of you. Okay, hug and kiss. That's not the announcement though, hug and kiss. Awesome. All right, so now, I want you all to know your responsibility of this too, right? You are all a part of their ohana. You are all there to sustain them in this life too. And it doesn't stop just because they get married. You're also going to continue to sustain them as they start this journey as husband and wife. So just know how important it is for you folks to all be here supporting them as they begin this journey. By the power vested in me by the state of Hawaii, as well as by everyone here, I now pronounce the two of you husband and wife. You guys can go ahead and make it official. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Carodan. All right, I have a certificate for you guys to sign. Right here. In his pocket. It's coming.
Gang, gang.
Oh, the other one though is the envelope. I gave somebody. Oh, you got it. Okay. So we don't have to sign this one.
You already got it all?
So because it's so windy, you two are gonna have to help each other hold this. Right there on this side. Okay, so get right next to each other. You guys can go ahead and sign there and here. And just smile as you are signing. And then I'll sign. Thank you. Okay, let's do an official picture with whoever's who's the official photographer? Here, stand on that side again.
Sorry, excuse me.
So we get diamond in the background.
Sorry. Can we just get step back, step back? Gary. Ready, smile, ready, 1, 2, 3. One more, ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Awesome. So I'll leave this for you guys. And you guys can go see. These are for you guys to take home. Where do you guys go? Oh, awesome. Right on. Well, have fun. I know you guys are going to party now. So.
Thank you.
Thank you, OHANA. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thanks for putting back the chairs. And the arch.
Love you, Mom.
All right, moms.
Especially Mom. Mom. Especially Mom. Dad.
Oh.
We are family.
We're gonna take family pictures.
Yeah. Bek, dito sa piyak. Ah, dito
Kuya,
sa
saan tayo mag-picture? Dito lang.
Dito lang tayo.
Pwede naman din. Maganda kasi yung,
maganda. Oo.
yung sa likod. Buddy over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Lola.
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 And everybody else.
Come on. And auntie mo. Ay, auntie and ako.
Oo.
Siya yung mga ano mo.
Send mo sa akin kung magkano yung mga... Yun lang yun kasi yung sa akin. Para isa-send mo ko yun. Ay, yun sa 10.
Ikaw ang pag-ibig na hinihintay, puso na lumbay ng kay tagakniyak ngayon. Nandito na ikaw ang pag-ibig na binigay. Sana all! Kapag biyaya ka sa buhay ko, ligaya at pag-ibig ko'y ikaw. Pwede itong sabay-sabay tayo! Dito sa bawat oras na takbo, pag-ikot ng mundo, Tinitingnan ko sa aking puso pagkat masagot na ang tanong at nagalaman na noon ang pagmamahal sa ating tunay. Ang pag-ibig na hinihintay, puso na lumbay ng kay tagalamunin. Ngayon, nandito na ikaw ang pag-ibig na binigay.
this portion, may I call the...
Hi guys.
Hi, Mrs. Carodan.
Oh wow.
Masyadong nakakayak ka. We just want to say thank you to everyone, you guys. You know, you guys supported, loved us through all our relationships. So, thank you guys. Love you.
And thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out and flying out here just to celebrate this special moment with us. We appreciate it. We love you guys.
Tito, are you done, Tito? Okay, just... Any song, Tito? Showcase. Any song you want to sing? And where's the songbook? We will give
I don't know.
You're a Filipino, Tito, and you can sing. I'll give you 1 minute to choose your song, and from there, we'll start.
Random.
Celebrated my birthday last July 22 in Manila, Philippines. I was so lucky. Micah was there with me to celebrate. During my birthday celebration, I just need to quote this. From the motion picture, Meet Joe Black, Anthony Hopkins played William Parrish, who said during his birthday speech, "I thought I was going to sneak away tonight. What a glorious night. Every face I see is a memory. It may not be perfect memory. Sometimes we had our ups and downs, but we're all together. You're mine for a night, and I'm going to break precedent and tell you my one candle wish, that you would have a life as lucky as I'm mine, where you can wake up one morning and say, I don't want anything more. I don't want anything more because the wedding of Sean and Cheyenne'S. My daughter graduated cum laude. What more do I need? Thank you. I love you both. Congratulations and best wishes. Daddy.
I'll just give
It's not working.
a short message because I hate speaking in front of people, you know, and it gives me stage fright. So I just say this short. I would like to congratulate Cheyenne and Sean, and Sean, you're welcome to the family. And I would like to thank all of you, the hosts that make this thing possible for the both of them. And thank you very much for the friends, the families that were present here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tito. Thank you, Daddy Boy. Now, let's give a moment for the mom of the bride and mom of the groom. Any message? Tita? Any message?
To sing a song. Kahit tatlo pa.
Let's hear for Tita. Please stand, Tita. Be acknowledged.
First of all, thank you everyone for celebrating with us the marriage of Sean and Cheyenne. We believe that marriage is a commitment. It's not just a commitment between you and between each other, but it is a commitment to God. And we believe that
with the support of the family and friends, they will flourish as a couple. And we believe that there should be friendship in marriage. And another thing is never go to sleep angry. It is important that you have to communicate with each other. Problems can be solved when you talk to each other and communicate. You need to have more sex because when the children will come, and the problems come, so you forget the greatest gift that God has given you as a couple. Okay, have more sex. Okay, another thing.
Are you sure, Tita?
Yes.
Not for me. Not for me.
For them. Start tonight. Yes, okay. And then another thing is, as what the officiating minister said, forgiveness is one of the basic thing in marriage. So forgive each other and be grateful for each other every day. And you have to show each other your love language. You have to know the love language of the partner that you have, like touching or giving gifts. You have to know that because it's important that you express the love language of the person. You have to know the love language of the person that you are with. Because, like for example, the wife wants a ring for her birthday, but then the husband gives her a frying pan. So that's not the love language of the wife. Okay? Another thing is, what else? You have to appreciate one another. I think I've said that. And the last and the most important thing is let God be the center of your marriage.
Amen.
Yeah. Because every problem that you will encounter in life, if you have God at the center, then everything will work out for good. Thank you. I love you all.
Now, Mommy Margie, message for the newlywed.
Can I just sing? Why? Short. Can I just sit here? Okay lang. Okay. I have código. Chichi. Thank you everyone for coming. No.
Margie.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to JR and Ashley for offering your place to hold their wedding celebration today. Thank you to family and friends for your time, and also for our host, my brother-in-law, Father Allan. And I wanted to thank the parents of Cheyenne for raising such a kind, wonderful, and compassionate daughter. I couldn't be more grateful to you, Cheyenne. Now that you're officially my continue. I've seen how much you love and care for Sean. You have a big heart. You have a big heart for him. The first time I heard you and Sean were dating when you were still in Japan, when you were deployed, I've heard a lot of good things, good stories about you from Sean. And I have that strong feeling that you have that qualities that Sean would like to have as a wife. Fast forward today, 3 years later today, we're all here celebrating your wedding. Sean and Cheyenne, watching you exchanging your vows today was nothing short of spectacular. Cheyenne, you are truly everything I could have wished and hoped for, and more for my son. And I'm honored to be your mom-in-law. To Sean, my firstborn son, I am beyond proud of you for everything that you are, everything that you have accomplished. No matter what you do, you make us so proud and happy, and I know that I'm not alone when I say that. You and Cheyenne are just right for each other. I just know that you will bring each other love, joy, and peace for many years to come. I know that no matter what happens, Sean and Cheyenne will care for each other with patience, love, and understanding. I know that my son is in good hands and that he has found the perfect woman to be his wife. I know that you guys will be great together and that you will continue to make each other happy. Okay? Remember that I'm always here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you. And now, Trivia 101.
That is using your face to celebrate Sean Chey's wedding, and of course to Chey's parents, grandmother, and uncle. Thank you. I'm really happy, Sean and Micah changed my life when they were grade school. And from the first day I dated him, and I'm good friends with Bong, my real dad. So we have a great relationship. And I've guided him, I saw them, through ups and downs. And I'm really glad you guys found each other because I know Sean's history with girls. And I can say he ended up with, this is where he's supposed to be. And I can say that. And I'm really glad that you guys decided to get married, be together, because I know that you're the one for him, and he's the one for me. I can feel that. And my advice to you guys, be patient, be considerate to each other, and always find time, no matter how busy you are, to thank each other daily and say I love you at least minimum once a day. And just like what your mom said, my babies. And so we love you guys, and we're very happy for you. So
Thank you.
I've been shedding tears all day. That's not even my I'll make it short. Short. No, I'll make it short. When I first met Ate Shay, I knew she was part of the family before the wedding. I knew it because she was so caring, so I don't know, she wasn't crazy like all the girls in real life. You know, all of them were crazy. It caused a lot of drama, but I never felt any of that. You know, I can feel that she loves you a lot, and she cares about you a lot, so I hope you return that throughout eternity. But yeah, that's it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Micah Allan Carodan. So when I heard Sean and Cheyenne, I was already doing some shopping already for them in Mexico City. And you know that, Cheyenne, right? You know that already in advance. And so, I'll be, again, uncle to Cheyenne. So, we have only few members of the family, and I wish you have more children that I can't give to our clan. You know what I mean? Because in 2 years, I'll be, God willing, a priest, a pastor. So, in 2 years, if ever, God willing, we'll have a church wedding. I promise that to you both and to the families. And really, I'm so happy, proud uncle. I know Sean when he was still a baby, changing the diaper, also with Micah. So I've seen them, how they grow up and how they really have these tantrums and everything. But most of all, I've seen them very responsible. Through the years without even texting me, dude. No hi, hello, Merry Christmas, uncle. Didn't you know that your uncle is only just waiting for a text, hi, hello, happy birthday? Not even once. But then again, love is still there, right? So, in that scenario, I will still give you this one guidance for life. Through your path of marriage, I want you to really give that 99.9 commitment, dedication, and faithfulness. Without those three elements, I think you know what I mean, right? So I wish you all the best. I wish that God will be at the center of your relationship. I wish that you have this communication. If you're mad, Cheyenne, say it. If you're mad, say it so you can understand what you don't want and what you don't like with one another. It's not just, I don't mind. It will get over. So the other day I saw them, I'm just observing them, and I've been hearing them quarreling already. I'm on the other side of the room. Uncle knows everything. And so, yeah. You're part of the family. When you are being called, say this way. I am Mrs. Carodan. Not the slang word, but Mrs. Carodan. That's how we pronounce our last name. So we're not Americanized, Miss Carodan. Okay? Remember that, Cheyenne? So to be distinguished and to be cherished by the people, your co-workers, thank you, and I love you both. God bless you.
I have figured out. I'm still figuring it out. Because every day is a learning curve. And things might come up that you would not expect, and you would not thought that it would be like that, but sometimes, or most likely it will unfold. So open up your heart, open up your mind. Both of you are life in the making. So be patient, give room for each other to grow. I always remind myself, and I think it has worked so far, not to put the person in a cage where they're only like this. You're only up to this limit or in this box because they're more than that. And if you allow them to grow, then you would see the beauty of married life, the beauty of life together. And as I have said earlier, after even 32 years, things still surprises me. But you'll get there, and you'll figure out how to navigate through life. And again, I echo everybody's message of making God the center of the relationship. Congratulations, and we're here to guide you and to love you.
Thank you, Tito. And now we'll go to the cake cutting.
Actually, it's my husband that knows Sean since they were little in the Philippines.
No, the dad.
Yeah, even Sean. So Sean's dad is JR's friend in the Philippines. They're neighbors. And I came along, and then Sean and Micah, I see them around the Philippines. But all I want to say is congrats. What keeps the marriage strong is trust. Always trust. That's like what Auntie said, do not sleep pag hindi kayo nagkaayos ng problema. That's the number one thing. All I want to say is I love you both. And me and Kuya will always be here. Mga anak.
Congrats sa atin. Sinabi niya na lahat, but you know, you always guys in my heart.
Let's go!
If there's a problem, pag-usapan niyo. Okay, manikulog lang. Yeah. I love you guys.
Right!
Next baby na.
We lived together for like the last 2 years. He was a very first friend I met at 18. First day checking in. We met each other and we've been besties ever since. At work they call me his wife, so now I'm giving him a shade. Or his pants one day and they had his name on the back and they seen it. But I think I met her about 2 years ago when she came to visit. Always got this vibe from them. They treat me like I'm their little baby or something. Always in the backseat of their car. They feed me, take me everywhere. So love you both. Like a brother, like a sister. So wish you well. And like everybody else says, have some babies.
I met Cheyenne through her brother Tim. When I first got to Washington, I didn't have any friends, so Tim gave me her number, but I was too shy to text her, so she texted me and we got some boba, and that's when the friendship started. We became travel buddies in Washington. We were there for each other since then. And then I met Sean like beginning of this year, but I've been seeing him through FaceTime. So that's how I knew him first before even meeting him in person. I love you guys, and I'll always be here for you guys. Congratulations.
Love you.
I know my wife Dan here. She also enjoys spending time with you guys. I just appreciate you allowing us to enjoy this wonderful day with you guys. Thank you all.
Congratulations to Sean and to Shay. Thank you for having us over here. I love you guys. Just, you know, if I can say one thing, being married, just be patient with each other. You know, obviously you guys are going to make each other mad and stuff like that, but just be patient, treat each other with respect and trust, and have more sex. You know, no, but I love you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Una, congrats sa inyo. Congrats sa inyo. Tapos na.
You. No, don't use.
Yeah, and then there's one more guy. Right there.
Try.
I have a lot of cars. I don't mind thinking about cars. You guys are the best party people I've met. You know, you guys can drink, I'll drink weed. You know, you guys are both really fun. I'm glad you guys are both together. And then I was very happy to see you guys say I do today.
First of all, congratulations. So I know both of them since I was in Japan. Like Trey was saying earlier, I know Moscoso, she was on my first shift. I worked with her. Good person. She's my best friend. We're on the same duty section. I remember when we were standing watch, we were all like talking about Trey. Not Trey. Not bad, yo. I'm tripping, man. But yeah, all I want to say is congratulations. Good luck, and then love y'all, man.
Thank you.
Kaya mo yan. Yung susunod ko. Susubukan mo siya, Mike.
No, Mike.
Mike. Susubukan mo siya.
Tunong na. Yan na lang. Yan na lang.
Subukan mo siya.
Small one, yeah. Oh. Oh.
There you go, Mr. and Mrs. Carodan. Now you may get the songbook and play your favorite songs. And again, once again, thank you and God bless everyone. You can sing your favorite songs. Thank you.
Ano yung favorite song nyo?
Cut na. Kuya, thank you for coming.
Isa pa.
Wow, my God.
Si Sean?
Tunong na. Yan na lang. Yan na lang. Small one, yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Carodan.
Listening to our favorite song, I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met a name and person. She looks perfect. Don't
Go to mom. Go back to mom.
Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touch your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this.
Now would you die? When you
hold me in your arms tonight. I can be a hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away. Would you swear? Not yet. Always be mine. Would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care for you tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away. I just wanna feel. Am I in too deep? Let me know. Have I lost my mind? I don't care. Tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away. I can be
I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful 'cause I see the love light in your eyes. And no wonder of it all, 'cause she just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now. Got an aching head, so I give her the car key. She helps me to bed, and then I tell her, as I turn out the light, I say, my darling, you look wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you look wonderful tonight. Thank you.